Hello, I'm Colin, and I don't know what I'm doing about anything. When it comes to creative projects, I go through months at a time where I have no clue what to do, and then end up planning a massive project in order to make a return. But then I just end up scrapping it because I just wrote 15 pages about how the new Stranger Things should have more teenage fornication and 20-minute episodes, just so my TikTok poisoned brain doesn't have to commit to an hour and a half every time I watch a show. To be honest, I don't know what my passion is. I used to thrive on the feeling of creating music or videos that people would connect with, but putting it on the back burner for so long because of practical obligations really made me think about if this is something I want. On one hand, it has provided me with an outlet to express creativity and create a platform to voice my perspective. But on the other, I've come to hate the idea of making a piece of art on a timetable in order to attain any level of success. At that point, it's more like another chore that I have to balance with my schedule instead of a passion project that I can carefully develop. While talking into a camera and spewing semi-racial comments doesn't sound like too bad of a career, creating a balance between that, school, attempting to be social, starting a career, and edging every morning for 3 hours becomes more than what I can handle. Sometimes I think I should just give up on my dream of being an entertainer. I put dream in quotes because after you turn 18, anything that you label a dream is just some shit you haven't put the effort toward. Or literally can't do because you have ALS or something. In this case, it comes down to a lack of commitment, because I'm scared of putting a significant effort into something I know may not work out because it could end up being a massive waste of time. But I believe I can do it. A personal counterpoint to this is how I've been studying to be a quant trader for the past 2 years on the side of school. I've worked through multiple study books about 4 to 5 times at this point, and have done enough practice programming questions to add a box of 9mm bullets to my Amazon cart. Unfortunately, Amazon doesn't deliver ammunition to where I live, so I guess I'm in the clear. But I explain this to demonstrate that even if I haven't found success from it yet, I gained something valuable from the experience of grinding towards something I find stimulating. I couldn't tell you how to please a woman, but I could tell you the probability that you'd be able to make a triangle with a broken stick. Something good will happen if I put in the effort. I just don't know if I want to. Then I remember that these people have found viral success on the internet, so how much effort can it really take? But if I never decide that I do or don't want it, I'll face my greatest fear. Knowing that my contribution to humanity is less than it could have been because I didn't know if Gen 012317 would like the file that I put on a magic electronic system. A lot of it comes down to me not knowing if what I'm doing is really what I want to be doing. I expect myself to have the meaning of life figured out by 21 years old and just live that out until I inevitably die. Even though I am an artist, visionary, genius, and potential professional multi-sport athlete, not even I can figure it out on my own. There are trees that have been alive for 800 years that have never had to worry about a career, their posthumous legacy, whether women find them valuable, or how they compare to their peers, and this is something I envy. Seeing an old-ass tree puts into perspective how short of a time I have alive, because 800 years has become a conceivable amount of time to me at this point. I don't enjoy the feeling of knowing that 10 generations of my lineage will be gone before that tree falls, but it makes me understand how little time I really have, and encourages me to make the most of it. This is all under the condition that there's a lineage to be had, so if you're a single woman, I encourage you to find your way to my DM. I don't know why I want what I want, and I don't know if what I think I want is really what I want, because doing what I think I want feels like doing something that I know I don't want. You just thought to yourself, you just made that shit up to sound smarter. Which is true, but everything in life was made up by someone else, so your input gets us nowhere. I'm doing my best not to make this me complaining about some first world white people problems, but I think we've passed that point. Then again, I am the one making this, and you consented to watch it, so I guess it's your problem. To get the rest of my white suburban man problems off my chest concisely, Colin's sad because Colin want better job. Colin's sad because he wants girl to like him. Colin's sad because life busy. Colin's sad because life short. And when these existential thoughts become too dark for me to handle, I go on TikTok and watch Soulja Boy suck on a backwood to remind me that everything in life has an upside. This is getting long-winded, so I'll wrap it up with an allegory. I'm reading this book called The Myth of Sisyphus, which basically talks about the absurdity of human routine from a philosophical lens that connects to the story of the Greek legend Sisyphus. Basically, Sisyphus is some guy that did some bad shit, and the Greek gods make him push a boulder to the top of a hill every day, just for the boulder to roll down the hill when the day is over. This is seen as punishment, but the connection to humanity is that we do the same job, same work, and same activities without making an effort to alter our direction for a large proportion of our lives. And yes, the monotony is depressing, but pushing the rock up the hill gives Sisyphus a purpose for every day. My ultimate fear is to die having accomplished nothing in life, entertainment, socially, academically, or any other metric. But not being able to choose whether to push the rock up the hill will never make the fear dissipate. So I just have to take the step and push it. Don't be afraid to chase your passion. When I hear that, I usually think of it as something that narcissists say just to justify neglecting their responsibilities. Unfortunately, this time, I mean it.